Hong Hong Bay, Captain Jomo's converted speedboat chops through the rough waters like a cleaver through chicken bones, launching you skyward with every wave that it hits. The destination, the sinking ship, Gobbett's former home. The York pirate laughs and opens the throttle. Wind and rain lash your face as the floating amalgamation of shipping containers grows larger. As you can see that it's stacked at least 3 containers deep, an elegant brick of corrugated weathering steel. An assortment of pontoons, buoys, and other flotation devices has been lashed to the base of the raft to prevent it from tipping. You don't know what's happening here, or why Gobbett felt the need to go face it alone. One way or another, you're about to find out. I guess this is gonna be an easy mission if it's just visible with me. Spent karma. Yeah, I'm gonna preemptively. I'm gonna spend these on charisma. I am gonna go for 6 charisma. Why not? I'm gonna end up with 7. Too bad the bonus points aren't gonna give me another etiquette, but that's fair. And you know what? If I'm increasing my charisma with points, I guess I don't need those pheromones. I already have 1 point of charisma from my fetishes. To scramble up the side of a sinking ship was treacherous. You hold yourself up over the edge with your heart hammering in your chest, clawing for purchase against the wind and the driving rain. Walking on the surface deck isn't much better. The steel that you're standing on is sleek, sheeted with water from the rainstorm that hammers down from above. Every time you shift your weight, you can feel your feet begin to slide. There's no safety rails in sight. A slip, a rogue wave. It wouldn't take much to send you screaming over the edge of the raft and into the dark water below. This thing is a wreck. Isabel gingerly prods at a rusted section of the container that you're standing on with her boot. It depresses easily. It's entirely too much give. I can't believe that Gobbett ever chose to live here. Yeah, from her descriptions of a sinking ship, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Yeah, she always told me that the lady in charge, what was her name? Melinda? Malvina. She'd always told me that Malvina was a control freak, all obsessed with order and cleanliness, and Cadmus was supposed to be a top-quality repair guy. She prods the patch of rust again, frowning. The steel flakes under her boot. This thing looks like it's in good repair to you? No, but we don't know. Oh, we're gonna get interrupted, huh? A sudden gust of wind buffets you, sending you sliding. Isabel drops to a crouch, clinging to the metal with gloved hand to keep herself from slipping. She looks up, locks her dark eyes on you. We should get moving. It's dangerous up here, and my gear is getting soaked. Yeah, let's find Gobbett and make sure she's alright. You take the lead, I'll follow. You climb below. Devil rats, don't let them bite you. Wait, what? Oh, these guys! Hello! I didn't realise you have a thing. Shouldn't be too bad. Wait, this guy's flagged. Yeah. Oh, we missed? Nice. Let's do Marshall with them. I think they may attack Isabel. Oh, we missed 85%, and we miss so often. Wait, I didn't see you there. I'm going to like a twin slash here. Okay, that was nice. They seem to be missing quite often, actually. Come join us by the warm fire and get warm. Oh wait, that was... Who said it? Was that she or was that the dwarf? Whatever. Woman by the fire looks like she hasn't seen a bar of soap in weeks. Her companion doesn't look much better. Their faces are streaked with soot and grime, but the rain seems impotent to wash away. Glad to see you've made it through that one in peace. The woman smiles at you, revealing a set of crooked teeth. Please, come stand by the fire and get warm. Sure, thanks for the hospitality. The smile widens. Of course, we don't want to get strangers here often. And it's far too miserable out to turn away a guest. Have you seen any other strangers come through here recently? She shakes her head. No. Afraid not. You're the first outsiders to visit our little raft in months. I hope that doesn't keep you from staying, though. We could really use the help. I mean, I guess maybe they're not lying to me. Maybe they still consider Gobbet to be part of a community. Oh, we're gonna help you with the rat problem, but you need to help us first. Turns to his companion. Refresh my memory. Didn't we just help peel a swarm of devil rats off them a few seconds ago? Doesn't look like a dwarf from the portrait. Isabel hews to face the man, scowling. We didn't ask you to do that. We could have handled the rats on our own. We're looking for a friend. Besides, alright, describe this friend of yours to me. She's young, about my age, orcish, with a shaved scalp and dreadlocks. Have you seen her? Afraid not. I wish you had, but we don't get to see many strangers here. Probably lying. Oh, so how about it? Will you help us with our rat infestation or not? Yeah, sure. He breathes a sigh of relief. Rats have been a huge problem for us. Between the damage they inflict and the disease they carry, they have made it impossible for us to keep up our regular maintenance duties on the raft. If you'll follow us, we'll lead you down below the decks. With your help, we'll get the ship cleaned out again. Sure. The hatch down below is just over this way. We'll show you down. Yeah, this is a trap. I'm like... I'm 75% sure it's a trap. So that's the way we have to go. Aha! There's loot. Phosphorus grenade and a flashbang. A shallow pool of standing water has gathered on the platform, separating it from an access hatch at the edge of the raft. Electricity arcs over the surface on the pool in angry spiderwebs of blue-white light. Oh, well up, the damned anti-boarding system's gone haywire again, he points to the crackling pool. Look, it isn't draining the way it's supposed to be. She slams a heel into the deck, her face flushing red in frustration. Again? We just fixed the pump last week. Anti-boarding system? Isabel looks up from the crackling pool, fixes her eyes on the locals. What the hell is this? Bad idea, that's what. Letting the Shadowrunners that lived on this thing before we did. It's like an anti-theft system on a car, only a lot meaner. When it gets stripped, the channel floods, and then the ship's power gets shunted into the water. It can deliver a hell of a shock. Shakes her head at the crackling pool, scowling. Only now it seems to trigger randomly. The pump that we installed as a workaround has started breaking down at the drop of a hat. Why didn't you just disable the thing? We tried, lost 3 good engineers trying. In the end, we decided to just go with the workaround. No pool, no shocks. Oh, that was the theory anyway. Well, it isn't that dangerous, all things considered. Glances at you invisible, sizes you up. You got boots on, right? You could probably make it across without, Isabel cuts him off, a serious look on her face. It's pouring out, we're both drenched, and that thing has to be putting out a lot of voltage for those arcs to be visible like that. Trying to cross that pool as is would be a bad idea, a really bad idea. Maybe we can find a way to drain the water. Yeah, that pump over there. Points to a rusted hunk of machinery at the edge of a pool. I'm guessing that's the one that isn't working? Yeah, that's the one. It's supposed to keep this part of the deck clear, but it keeps breaking down. Shakes her head in disgust. Stupid thing, I swear. It must have burned through about 4 different fuses. Past 2 weeks. We'll try fixing the pump first. If that doesn't work, we'll have to look around for another solution. She turns away from the dwarf, sneering. One that doesn't involve crossing on foot. Hey, I can just throw you there. You make an Isabel cannon. Before you sits a very worn, very non-functional water pump. An ancient hose shakes down from the pump into the drainage channel along the deck. It's pretty busted. Maybe we could fix it with some of the junk that's littering the deck. Let's examine it. Intelligence 7, wow. I don't think we ever needed something that needs Intelligence 7. I mean, yeah, I don't think we ever had it. Maybe... would it be dependent on how many missions we've done? It would make sense for this to be scaled on, I don't know, my total karma or something. On closer inspection, you can see that this pump suffers from clear signs of neglect. Years of near constant use and deferred maintenance taking their toll on the machine, and it has recently broken down. Heavy scorching and burn patterns also indicate the reason why the pump isn't working. A blown fuse. Isabel, can you do this? She studies the broken mechanism, frowning. Afraid not. If it were a computer, I would probably do something with it, but I'm not much of a mechanic. If we find a replacement fuse, I can slot it for you. Anything else? And you're on your own. Well, I'm not very smart. How much strength do I have? I have 7 strength base, yeah? 6 base. I'm getting 2 bonus points from something? What gives me bonus? Oh yeah, this gives me bonus. Yeah. Hey fellas, do you have a fuse maybe? One of the locals looks off at the sound of your approach. The others remain huddled around the low fire, their backs hunched against the pelting rain. You need something, boy? If not, shove off, this fire's taken. The water pump on the other side of the deck below with fuse. Nowhere I can find a new one? Maybe. There'll be a new fuse anywhere up here. We tend not to throw things like that away. He shrugs. Check the files. That's where bits and bobs usually wind up. I'd watch my hands if I were you, though. Rats have been known to hide in those files. The old man chuckles. Is right. You might get chewed on if you're not careful. Okay, what's happening here? It's raining. Screw you, old man. That wasn't what he meant. Tell us about the devil rats. The younger local cuts in. Strange things have always been happening here, ever since the beginning. But yeah, things have been odder than usual lately. Those damned rats are a big part of that. With all the people who've been getting sick, I've considered packing up and moving away. Chuckles to himself. But I've got no place else to go. Been here for about 5 years now, and everyone I care about lives on this tract, so here I stay. Yeah, we're looking for a friend. I doubt it. We mostly keep to ourselves up here. Could be a new arrival, an orc about my age, calls herself Gobbet. Seen her around? Never heard of her. Yeah, I think you have. You said that you've lived here for about 5 years now, right? He shifts uncomfortably. Yeah, about that long. And you were here doing Soy's mutiny. He cocks ahead. You know, the one that Gobbet helped to put down? He looks helplessly at his older companion. Oh yeah, I don't... Ah, too bad we don't have the etiquette of Shadowrunner. That's fine. As an elf, we would be able to get all of the etiquettes, because the elf is the only one who can get maximum charisma. You're lying. Wanna tell us why? His jaw drops open. He begins stammering. Look, I can't just can't. Talking about it is against the rules. Hey, I can break your, I can break your bones, or you can break the rules. You choose. Below, she went below. There's two up there. They saw us surpass them, but they were too afraid of getting punished to raise the alarm. We tried to catch your friend on foot, but she was too quick for him. She's still down there somewhere, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like hell it is. They're gonna give me the details now. The old man pushes in front of his younger companion. His voice grows to a roar. He's telling the truth. Now leave him be. He's gone bug-eyed and spectral flies as he shrieks. You let us alone! Come on, Fist. I think we've learned everything from them that we are going to. Oh! First try, huh? Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna... load that. I just maybe like, oh hey, if I search the stuff, maybe I'll get some loot, but we got it first try, so whatever. It's okay. I hope that we can get below deck soon. Freezing out here. Yeah, we just heard something interesting from some other locals on the ramp. They said that they saw you chasing after our friend. She swallows, her eyes out to her companion. They're lying. We told you, we haven't seen her. Well, I don't believe you. You're gonna tell us what's really going on here, or we're gonna have a problem. She looks frightened, but not of you. Her eyes keep darting toward the open hatch, as if she were afraid that something might come swarming out of it. We can't. It's against the rules. We were told to take you below. The dwarf yanks his weapon from its holster with a trembling hand. His cheeks are flushed. Stupid girl! You're not supposed to tell him. It'll tear us to shreds if it finds out. What will tear us to shreds? Squirrel looks beyond reason, lost. He answers your question with a bullet. We're gonna be doing this, huh? That's fine. We can actually do a twin slash here. Actually, no. Do this. Do a composite attack. Yeah. Do a lightning strike on you. Why not? Do a triple thing, yeah. Ah! Dumb. They want to kill you, but leave me no choice. I'm guessing the rat totem. Depth motion, click the intact fuse into the that you discovered into place. Lights on the pump's control panel go from red to green, and the little machine rattles back to life. I'm guessing the rat totem. Oh no, the shiny object. I remember. It's about the shiny object. Wait. So? Oh, it's the fires. Okay. On descending the ladder, you find yourself in the cramped confines of a shipping container. Interior walls have been erected corrugated aluminum, and doors have been cut to allow passage from compartment to compartment. The air down here is ripe with odor of rotting garbage. Well, I was wrong. This is even more disgusting than it was above deck. She glances about you. Any idea where we should go? No, we probably are just gonna have to search the place. Sweeps her gaze over the mouldering piles of garbage that surround you, her nose crinkling into stasis. Maybe we shouldn't have killed those locals. Well, they didn't give me a choice. They shot at me. Well, something tells me that we're gonna have more blood on our hands by the time we're done here. You're probably right. He reaches an arm back and hugs her deck to her side. Something about the motion makes you think of a child clutching a security blanket. Come on, let's go find Gobbert and get the hell out of here. Oh, now I can do it. That was confusing. For a second, I couldn't do anything. What's this? This door is heavily reinforced and barricaded. It'd take a bulldozer to get it open. Why is that door barricaded? A middle-aged woman with a slouching posture stands with her back to a reinforced door. With a languid motion, she turns her head to stare at you. You folks, I'll be damned. She shifts positions with a grunt. The hell are you doing here? We're looking for a friend. Maybe you've seen her? No, I ain't seen your friend, sorry. I don't even know how a friend looks like yet. How can you say for sure that you haven't seen her? No one's come down here today but you. And so, didn't see anyone yesterday either, and I can't remember much past then. Smiles, revealing a crumbling set of nicotine-stained teeth. Bad memory can't do a thing about it. What's behind that door there? She runs a tongue over her teeth. Storage closet. Nothing worthwhile in there. Don't even know why they have me standing watch over the thing. But those are the rules, right? And you can't question the rules. Well, if there's nothing worthwhile there, it couldn't hurt to let us have a look around inside, could it? Your friend's thinking, I guess that it couldn't. I mean, you can't steal nothing, can you? So how about it? Will you open the door? He reaches back and pulls a lever. You hear the metallic scrape of a door unlatching itself. Here you go. Knock yourself out. Oh. This door. What about... Okay, let's actually go this way. Oh, these guys have guns. Hello. Hey, what's up, local inhabitant? The woman standing guard duty nods in acknowledgement. Strangers, you picked a bad time to come visit. We are not really visiting, we're looking for a friend. Then you're out of luck. I haven't seen anyone from outside of quarantine in weeks. If you want to talk to someone, talk to the dwarf. I'm busy. She hefts her weapon, her eyes glued to the door. I need to keep my eyes open for more of these little bastards. We can't let any more of them sneak in here. Not after what happened to Simon. Best of luck. So we have some dead bodies here. Sick dwarf. What happened? A stocky dwarf leans up against the wall of the container room. His skin is sallow, and it hangs off of his bulky frame like a half-deflated balloon. You saw plenty of sick people back in the Barrens. Addicts, PTO heads, people whose immune systems have been ravaged by disease. This guy looks worse. Hello, stranger. Don't see many new faces on the raft these days. He sighs. But you're here, so you want something. And what would that be? The bull pushes forward. We're friends of Gobbet's. Have you seen her around? He chuckles. Friend, if you're looking for Gobbet, you're about 3 years too late. Your friend ain't here, and you've stumbled in the worst kind of place to be lost. What's your name? Me, I'm not very important. He coughs into his sleeve. The sound is alarmingly wet. Just a man waiting to die. I know what you mean. We had to deal with a welcome wagon upstairs. Things got hairy. He raises an eyebrow. I hope you didn't kill them. We didn't have a choice. The dwarf's complexion grows even worse, more ashen. His eyes flit to the floor. Damn, those were friends of mine. They were out of their minds a bit, I'm sure, but they were still people. Yeah, but they attacked me. I defended myself. Couldn't chance letting them live. No, they tried to shoot me in the face. And now I will defend myself. He squeezes his eyes shut. Look, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm not feeling all that great. In fact, I don't have long on this earth. I'd rather not spend what little time I've got left talking about why my friends had to die. You haven't seen Gobber lately, have you? No, I haven't seen the girl in years. I'd love to mind you. She was a good friend way back when. What's wrong around here? Aside from uninvited guests, I mean. Struggles to stifle another cup. We've got a rat problem. We've noticed. Don't let what happened to me happen to you too. You want my advice to get out of here. When you do it before you get bit. Gestures of the sweat damp heaps of cloth that line the wall around them. If you don't, you might just wind up on your deathbed here. Right by my side. Okay, sure. Bye-bye. Yeah, you do that. If you should happen to find Gobbet, bring her by. I haven't seen her in a long time. It do be good to talk to her again before I die of this damned disease. Okay, what's up here? Wait, that's... Oh, what's here? Deep gnashes in the steel wall of the container. They look like they were made by a blade of some kind. There's no way that rat claws could do this. Ship inhabitant, hello. The man standing before you looks cleaner than most of the other squatters of the sinking ship. There's no streaks of grease on his cheeks, and his clothes look freshly laundered. He leers as you approach. Oh, well, what have we here? Strangers on our humble raft, exploring our leaking bowels. The man grins, revealing the cavernous gap in his teeth. He hefts a snifter, brimming with cognac in salute. Welcome to the sinking ship, strangers. Now tell me what you want. Yeah, we're looking for Gobbet. Oh, and she ran away from you, did she? He grins. Ran all the way here to our little palace on the water. Have you seen her, or haven't you? Insistent little thing, are you? He puts his lips up to the crystal on his snifter and slurps up a mouthful of liquor. No, I haven't seen your runaway friend, but if I do run into her, I'll tell her that you're looking. Who are you? You may address me as Mercurio. Bows slightly, the cognac sloshing in his glass. At your service. What do you do here? A bit of this, a bit of that. I'm an artist, or rather, I used to be an artist, and a socialite, and a man about town. Spreads his hand. By town, I mean the raft, of course. Now I must find myself shut away here, on the sinking ship's upper decks. I've been festering away here for months, desperately clinging to finer things in life, he sniffs. Quite a tale of woe, really. You just loiter around and socialize? I find a noble profession. Takes another sip, swilling the brandy in his mouth. But you're a street level operative now. Blue collar work. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now if that will be quite all, he glances at the door. Okay, bye-bye then. But he was useless. These scratches look like they were made by claws, but they're much bigger than anything that devil rat could make. There's gonna be a big rat, isn't there? Another squatter. This one more beaten up than most. Bloody bandages wrap his knuckles, and one of his orbital sockets has been crushed, deforming the silhouette of his face. He peers at you with a mixture of suspicion and hostility. Don't recognize you? That means that you're new here. His voice comes out in a hoarse croak. You picked a bad place to go sightseeing, outsider. You okay? You don't really look too great. No, I'm not okay. I'm all beaten up and going blind in one eye. Now tell me what you want so I can be on my way. He spits the words out like venom. What's your name? My name? Ivan. Ivan Fu. That's all. Can I go? Yeah, we're looking for Gobbet. Haven't seen her. Sorry. What do you do here on the ship? I want to hear your take on what's happening here. It's going to shit. Rats everywhere. People dying. Smells like garbage. Go. He grunts. I'd satisfy your curiosity, outsider. Can you tell me any more? Look, I'm the damned welcoming committee. I'm just a bloody old man who wants to get back to his squat. If you want to know more about the boat, ask someone else. Okay, bye-bye. Very friendly people, gotta say. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna access your terminal. Water drips down from a leak in the ceiling to spatter against the case of this ancient terminal. It's a miracle that the thing is still functional. A blinking green cursor awaits your input. Let's access. Poster, freeware, mail clients, yeah. So we can just read some emails. First one. We need to talk about these new regulations that you keep handing down. Look, I used to be a merchant marine. I get it. I know how important procedure is on a boat, and I know the mindset that you're working against, but some of these new regs are bordering on draconian, and they're getting in the way of our maintenance crews downstairs. Order is a good thing. Micromanaging isn't. Let's talk about it, okay? Cadmus. Ansung Chung Sun. Okay. We've got a hell of an infestation going on in the lower levels, and we need to start doing something about it. Can I count on you and your voice to help me with this? I know that M would frown on that, on what I'm proposing, but she isn't doing anything to help. We have to take matters into our own hands before things get ugly. Quarantine. This was exactly what I was afraid of, see? Those bloody rats have eaten us out of the house and home. And now that their food supply is gone, they've decided to turn on us. It's really clear that M can't or won't use her magic to fix this, so it's on us to deal with the fallout. I had the upstairs maintenance crews set aside a couple of containers as a quarantine area sick room. It's inevitable that we're gonna start seeing people getting sick, and we need a place to shelve them. If we don't do this, we're going to have a panic on our hands. Vitus deaths are pretty. Meeting. To Yasmin Huang. Yes. Tell your brother that I got his note and that I'll be there. I don't know what all of this is about, but I have a guess. And if I'm right, well, I'm in. Things have to change around here, for all of our sakes. Okay, what about you? A slender human woman in shabby overalls looks up from her work in a frown. With a frown. You can't help but notice the scars on her neck. Do I know you? What are you doing on this raft? Yeah, we're looking for Gobbert. Gobbert? I haven't seen her for years. You've got the wrong raft now, unless there's anything else. What's your name? I'm not very important. Why do you have a portrait then? Just a work trying to keep this thing afloat? Let's leave it at that, please. Have you had any close encounters of the rat kind? Yeah, don't go downstairs unless you absolutely have to. The lower decks are absolutely crawling with the things. Okay, bye-bye. That's a lot of blood. Is it yours? This squatter is in need of immediate medical attention. Her torso is a gory mess, and an ever-expanding pool at her feet tells you that she's well on the way to bleeding out. She peers at you through sunken eyes, set into an alarmingly grey face. Please, help me. So we have to use a medkit, sure. We craft open a medkit and go to work. I think we're using Isabel's medkit, because I don't have any on me, I think. Within minutes, you've run a saline drip into her arm and sealed the wound with a liquid skin. Final slap patch of adrenaline and painkillers gets the woman up and onto her feet. Shakily, she extends her hand in greeting. I don't know who you are, strangers, but you just saved my life. If I can ever return the favour, let me know. Yeah, we're looking for Gobbert. Afraid not. I haven't been able to focus on much since I took that bullet to the gut. Been fading in and out. If your friend is here, then I hope she managed to avoid the welcoming committee. Two locals that we met topside, you mean? An elf and a dwarf? I don't trust them, and you shouldn't either. Don't know where their loyalties lie. You don't need to worry about them, they're kinda dead. You put them down? God's impressed. Good. What's your name? Maria Lamb. My friends call me Sparrow. Good to meet you, Sparrow. She chuckles. Better luck for me than I met you. If I hadn't, I think that I'd bled out by now. How did you get shot? I was part of a last mutiny attempt. Made it through that alright. But I guess that I also made some enemies. I don't know who shot me, but it's fair bet that someone on this boat is holding a grudge. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, but if you ever need anything else, you know where to find me. Okay. That's the only way we can go. Maintenance notice. Oh. As you advance down the hallway, you catch a flash of motion ahead. Something large, rustling in a wall-mounted ventilation duct. It's Gobbert! Where's my weapon? Ready your weapon just as something explodes out of the ductwork. Figure, the figure tumbles to the ground and lands with a meaty thwack. Ow. Gobbet struggles up to her knees. The force seems to have knocked the wind out of her. She manages to croak out a few words. Trap, it's... Struggles to her knees, coughing. It's a trap! Gobbet, we've been looking for you all over. She struggles to stand upright, hacking. Yeah, well, you found me. Ta-da! Yeah, we found you. So do you want to tell us what the hell you're doing here? Fidgets uncomfortably. And also, what do you mean by trap? Up ahead. Through those doors. It's the kind of trap that kills you, is. I've never seen anyone go in there and live. Her speech is interrupted by a violent coughing fit. Madness and Polly scurry from her shoulders into the protective nest of her hair. The people who I watched go in there never came back out again. Not a one. They'd just scream and scream, and when the doors opened up again, they'd be gone. Well, thank you for the warning. He shrugs. Don't mention it. There's a long, awkward pause. Finally, Isabel steps forward. Now that we're all together, do you want to tell us why you came back here all by yourself? We'd have gone with you, Gobbet. All that you had to do was tell us. He raises a hand. Yeah, I know. But I figured that this was on me. And I didn't want to wait another minute. Besides, I had a plan. Oh, what kind of plan? Pretty simple one. All I wanted to do was to get the lay of the land, sneak around a little, maybe find my old friends and get some answers. I didn't come here to get into a firefight, and it's easier to be quiet solo than it would be dragging you two around. No offense. You've scoped the place out. Fine. Mission accomplished. What do you know what you're doing now? Yeah, this place is fucked. I'm gonna sink it. Wait, what? Singing shake is doomed. See you too. I could feel that the second I set foot on board. Checks this up. Earlier than that, even. On some level, I think I could feel it back home. That's why I couldn't stop thinking about this place. Whatever is happening here, it's wrong. This whole place feels off to me, somehow. Maybe even toxic. I came back to find my friends. Cadmus and Malvina. Check on them. Instead, I found a swarm of man-eating rats, a death trap, and a bunch of squatters who seem intent on killing me. Her tone becomes brisk. I'm gonna kill him right back. I'm gonna use the scuttling charges that are still embedded in the hull to do that. Oh yeah, when she explained about this stuff, she did tell us that there's still explosives around. Left by the previous Shadowrunners who lived here. I've already handled the ones on this level, but I haven't gone down below yet. We have to activate the charges below the waterline if we're gonna bring the sucker down. And so that's what's your, where are you heading next? Downward? Not quite. On account of a trap, I don't know how to get past it. Your friends. Minor setback, right? So my next step was to figure that out. Okay, that makes sense to me. Let's ask some pointed question then. He nods enthusiastically. Somebody on this level must know how to get past that thing. I'd put money on Cadmus knowing if we could find him. He was always more of a mechanic than he was a shaman. Okay, let's go. Let me read this maintenance notice. Notice. All lower decks are off limits until further notice. Let me see what's behind this door. The air is thicker and acrid. The stench clings to your tongue, sticks in the back of your throat. It smells like damp cardboard and stale urine. Gobbet surveys the room warily, and nose crinkling in disgust. Well, that's foul. Don't go any further into the room, either of you. We don't know how to spawn the trap yet. Yeah, well, let's take a look. Flooring here is a patchwork of metal scrap that creaks beneath your feet. At each step you can feel it flex, struggling to accommodate your weight. Let's walk further. You take a step forward, then another. Nothing seems to happen. Gobbet hisses at you. Get back here, you idiot. The trap is still armed. The room stands empty in front of you. There's nothing stopping you from continuing onwards if you want to. I mean, I did just quick save. You hit the ground with a bone-snapping crunch. Everything goes black. You die. Okay. We didn't even see what killed us. Did I